City News everywhere.
It is inconceivable and unimaginable that they're being tormented by this anguish on a daily basis without answers.
Anti-racism lobby group Red Coalition is calling on the Quebec government to launch an independent public inquiry into the prison death of a 21-year-old black man, Nikos Dandré Spring, who was illegally detained at Montreal's Bordeaux jail on Christmas Eve. Guards fitted his head with a spit hood and pepper sprayed him twice. Spring died later in hospital.
What is being described is the equivalent of being waterboarded. I think we need to take a moment and think about that. You know, in any other context, that's considered a form of torture, inadvertent or not. But this is what we're talking about.
What appears to be a combination of lack of experience, an illegal detention, and a prison system that needs major reform. A young black man lost his life because of clerical flaws and poor judgment.
A judge had ordered Springs released from the detention center the day before, but he and two other inmates were still in custody a day later on December 24th. The group assisting Springs' family wants video footage of the detention center to be released to them, as well as an independent autopsy and the creation of a citizen oversight board for Quebec's correctional facilities.
This family has still not received any adequate information to temporarily subside their anger, frustration, grief, and pain due to the loss of Nikos.
The 21-year-old's death is not an isolated incident, says the group, adding systemic racism needs to be acknowledged by the province in order for things to change.
Not even better training can change that. We need to think about what are the processes in place that allow for profiling, arrest and detention, right? And that's part of the ongoing systemic structural problem that cannot be solved simply by limited reforms or suspending a few people.
We feel that Nikos fell victim to this type of systemic bias and injustice in the provincial system here in Quebec, and we're calling on an immediate investigation to get to the bottom of it.
In Montreal, Brittany Enriquez, City News.